Сейчас они чин кризиса на Украине.
Earlier, the tradition says that there were 85 temples, of which now 25 remain in different states of preservation. These temples were built between CE 900 and 1200 by the rulers of the Chandela dynasty, their ministers and merchants. And one of the early temples, that is the Lakshmana temple, was built in 954 by King Yashovarman of the Chandel dynasty.
Since all times,
disappeared, and they're replaced by a very large walkway and beautiful flower fields. The Basilica of Saint Sophia, in Turkish Hagia Sophia, is considered as one of the marvels of the world. Its construction started in the 4th century, but it was mostly rebuilt and expanded in the 6th century under the Byzantine Emperor Justinian. The story of Saint Sophie was hectic. It was built as a church, then turned into a mosque for several hundred years, and since 1934 it has become a museum. The monument has been destroyed and rebuilt many times. Inside, a huge room hall. This included Madonna and Child, Jesus, the saints, angel, emperors, empress, or vegetable and geometric motifs in a purely decorative style. Of highest
3층 석탑 사리 장원고라고 할 수가 있겠습니다. 가문사지에는 특히 탑 안에 여기와 같이 아름다운 이 두 벌의 완벽한 사리기가 발견이 되었습니다. 이 사리기는 그 형태의 그 어떠한 아름다움과 또는 조각 기술 또는 그 공예 기술의 어떤 월등함도 있습니다만 그 당시의 서라벌의 어떠한 그 외래적인 또는 그 문화 교류적인 요소를 보여줄 수 있는 아주 중요한 요소라고 할 수가 있는데요. 사리기 바깥 상자에 조각되어 있는 사초랑들은 중앙아시아를 통해 들어온 그 국제적인 미술 장식이 이렇게 서라벨까지 전래되어서 중국의 당나라의 미술에서 보이는 굽타 양식이 그대로 적용된.
Of course. I'm sexy. Hello, Fashion TV. Have a brilliant day.
I'm wearing my Malaysian local designer, Fizi Wu. So.
Sustainable production, raw fabrics, recycled materials. See how eco-production changes the world and
The game in the guests' favor with this thumping header.
cooking.
And you're preserving all these
I
beautiful
realize
artifacts.
this is people now new education, people don't know like this. And I realize to present. Otherwise, one day people will lost.
NK Shanamiji, historian, teacher, and you've been a great experience for me. You really
Kama
If you go down the St. Lawrence for a few miles, you will find a beautiful natural site, the Montmorency Falls Park. The falls are at the mouth of the Montmorency River, where it drops over the cliff's shore into the St. Lawrence River. The falls, at 84 meters high and 46 meters wide, are the highest in the province of Quebec. They are also 30 meters higher than the Niagara Falls. The remnants of earthen forts built by General Wolfe are located in the eastern portion of the park. They were constructed in 1759. The landings below Quebec City were repulsed by General Montcalm at Montmorency Falls, costing the British 440 soldiers, but it was then destroyed by a later invasion. It's just a few miles away on the banks of St. Lawrence was built.
In this uninviting land, the traps and dangers are many. One must adapt or perish. Here, inhabitants are watchful, crossing paths, avoiding one another, like the cricket and his enemy, the chameleon. I've been walking for 3 hours in the sun. This lone tree is my reward. It's time to stop and get some shade. These are 3 big nests of weavers. There must be a lot of them. There are dozens and dozens of entrances, adapted to each bird. They all face downwards to protect them from reptiles or snakes that could eat their eggs or their babies. The nest walls are so thick that they create a temperature difference of at least 10 degrees. So it's cool inside, while outside it's very, very hot. But for the moment, most of them are away in search of food.
바다는 정말 아름답습니다. 설악산의 아름다움을 이야기하는 것 중에 설악팔경 또는 설악팔기라고 하는 것이 있습니다. 그 설악팔경 중에 하나가 운악구해라고 하는데요. 운악구해라고 하는 것은
makeup look. It's actually here around it's nude makeup, but they made a little accent on my lips, and they painted it with purple color.